Okay, we're working on a 2004 Jeep Liberty here, and I wanted to show you how you got to get these axles out. And here's the bolt right here. Sorry about that, right there, 5/16. You got to spin it around till it gets just right. And then once you get it out, what the object is you're going to have two C-clips right here. Once you move this pin, hope you can see, this pin has got to come out. And once you drop that pin, you can get this U-clip out. Once you push the axle in just a little bit, you can see that clip right there. You can push the axle in, take that axle out, and that's the only thing that's holding that axle in. Once you do that, you can take it out, put your pin back in just temporarily. You don't want to mess these spiders. If they do fall out, it's no great big deal. It happened to me. But if they do, you just got to wiggle them back in there. But that's how you take the axles out. Just them little bitty U-bolts. No, just that one screw. Okay, you got to take your whole cover off, which ain't no big deal. Put you some new oil in it. And of course, everything else is kind of standard. I already got this axle back in, but now the axle would come straight out right here. Nothing holding it. Sorry about that. Nothing holding it. You would yank it here and just pull it straight out, straight out. And of course, the only other thing that's on there is your hub. This hub is a disc and a drum. That drum for these shoes here is for your emergency brake. Your caliper is here. That's pretty much standard. You got two bolts. Take them out. Take your caliper off. Take your rotor off. Pull the pins out of your rear end. Axle come out. No problem. You don't have to take none of this off to change a bearing. And then when you get to your bearings, you do have to have a slide hammer. You can rent one free at Advanced Auto or wherever you might find one, but you have to have a slide hammer. And here's what the bearing looks like. This one is a 6408. I did use the National brand, and the seal is 88350. Looks like a 5 or S, kind of hard to tell. But anyways, put your bearing back in. Knock it in with something similar like this, or you can knock it in with your old bearing. Just knock it in straight as you can get it. And once it bottoms out, stop. It's going to bottom out. And even if you got your double bearings on there, like you got your old one and your new one, you're knocking them in there. Your outside bearing ain't going to get stuck in there, so don't worry about that. So you get this bearing in as far as it goes. Put your seal on, whichever kind you got. Put the seal on. With the some of them don't have this lip on there, but this lip is on the outside. Some of them don't have it on there, but you can tell by looking which way it's got to go. Once you do that, you put your axles back in. Put your rear end back together, and you should be ready to go. I hope this was helpful. Kind of dark right now, but it should do it. Thank you.